Yeah, that's right. Here we are. I'm here to provide some light entertainment. I, famous artist Sebastian Berto, who has been doing every day of lockdown a live stream. Me drawing the live stream, painting the live stream, using my hands, and using a lot of other things, including a Kuretake brush pen, a beautiful fun pen to play with. It's like a fountain pen. You refill the ink chamber, the cartridge in here, with ink, and then it has a brush tip, so you can draw as if you were a brush calligraphy master. I highly enjoy this implement of powerful artistic renditions. And all of the music that you are hearing is being live mixed by me as well on my pocket operator. Yes, Stitch, welcome my friend. Here it is, my live stream, the Art Deluge, where just describing what I'm doing to everybody right now. This is it. This is the realm. I've got my Kuretake brush pen. I've got my 1980s or late 70s Parker Encre Super Quink that I found at a vintage place in Renmark, South Australia for $3, new old stock. This is old ink. I've been putting it into this brush pen using this funny syringe. I mean, I may as well just get started. So just, again, as I have in all of the live streams, just going to be beginning with just a bit of a scribble, you know. Thanks for the pats, Stitch. What do you reckon? Are we finished? Is this done? Focusing, what I'm doing is I'm focusing on the feeling, the tactile feeling, the kinesthetic movement feeling, and the various associated feelings to that, including my emotional landscape, the landscape of my body, the hand-to-eye coordination, the cognition to nervous system, to mediator, to page, to this flesh of a tree that's been processed in a very beautiful way so that I might experience it with the side of my hand as I'm moving my brush over it. It's a very, very nice feeling. I really, I love all of these aspects coming together, and essentially what I'm doing today and each of these live streams is I'm drawing the live stream. And what I'm doing is I'm also encouraging everybody who's watching, if you want to draw me as I draw the live stream, I think that would be really fun, and many people have been doing that, and I have been posting the results in my Instagram and Facebook stories, which is a fun time. And it's really cool to see the different ways that people the people see and perceive, and yeah, and also aiming a little bit to decentralize, depersonalize this experience, because really drawing the live stream is, we're all working on this together essentially. This is not actually me, it's just you noticing the famous artist inside yourself, or just the famous artist archetype, or some kind of realm of not personal, not maybe a little bit less ego-centered experience of who I am, whilst also, yes, I'm also me. You know, it's everything at the same time. Unless I'm already really liking what's on the canvas. Yeah, this is ecstatic. It feels good, really feels good to me every single time. You know what it does me is it does me a satisfy. Just doing a little bit of live mixing on my pocket operator at the same time as drawing, which I think is cool. It gives it a certain another thing to notice is that I'm aiming to draw a figure eventually. Each of these pieces, they're moving towards becoming a figure, because that's one of my favourite things to draw is the human form, the landscape of the human form. So thinking of it as this incredibly complex system rather than just a, I don't know, single thing. And so the way that I'm drawing it, kind of, I try to reflect that. It's where my interest lies. Yeah, you reckon I'm done, Stitch? Okay, good. Bye. Oh no, what's happening? My arm's moving towards the mouse. I'm gonna click end stream. No, I'm not really. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, what did I do? What did I do? Don't worry, I'm back. I was just tricking. I'm staying here to complete this and to hang out. How are people liking this so far? Check some just gonna check some socials, you know, socials, see if we have any messages coming through on Facebook. Michael Lombardi, hello there. Welcome, old buddy, old pal. It looks like we have 2 people watching on Facebook, and perhaps we have maybe 3 people watching on other realms, in other realms. Yes, yes. Oh, ho, 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 Jeffrey Phillips. Welcome. Welcome to my Art Deluge live stream happening every single day of Melbourne lockdown. I'm just attempting to do a little live stream hangout with everybody and do some live drawing and painting, and hopefully be of service to everybody. Because, you know, I'm sure everybody's getting a little bit bored of having to be at home again, only at home. But, you know, maybe you're working on some of your own work at the same time, and it might be nice to hang out with me at the same time, have me minimized in the corner of your desktop or playing on your iPad or phone as you do your other work, things like this. What kind of work am I making? Well, as usual, it seems to often be that I do drawings that are very much like an advanced Mr. Squiggle. And I try to focus on the phenomenological aspects of the whole, like, existence experience, myself in space in a room. I'm currently drawing a live stream, and I'm encouraging people to draw me as I draw the live stream. So I'm actually drawing all of you. I'm drawing this whole experience. I'm looking into multiple monitors. I've got 3 monitors here that I'm looking at my face and my drawings and the comments and the broadcast software, and it's very interesting and very fun. So yeah, doing these pieces every day. I've got a lot of them, and I'll be showing you all what I've done so far, perhaps a little bit later on. Maybe once I've gotten this piece a bit further down the track. I'll give you all a little look at what I've been making previously. Also, live audio mixing by me on my pocket operator. So, live painting, drawing, and audio production. Mummo Wummo, how you doing? Welcome again. here I am. I've already sort of come quite far through this piece. I didn't do a live stream yesterday. I just wanted to chill out, and I think that's totally fine. Alright, well I think what I can start doing is actually being so bold as to begin to make some decisions around the figure. Yeah. I'm assuming everyone can hear the music, alright? Maybe that's nicer though, over there, like that. It's kind of like facing the microphone. I've sort of got it coming out of this little speaker, so. Welcome, Lucille. This is a live stream by I, famous artist Sebastian Berto. Currently, I am drawing the live stream. Just in case you didn't realise. This is what's happening. Hello there, Danielle. Welcome. I'm doing some long, far back reaching here so that I can get a little bit of a better perspective on lost drawing. Interesting. Often quite difficult to tell who's watching, but that's alright. It looks like I got a couple people on Facebook, and I got 3 viewers on Twitch, and I've got 2 viewers on Facebook. So I'd say that would be Stitch, Alison Telford, Jeffrey Phillips. Michael Lombardi was here. And there are others, including Lucille and Dave Chestwig. Looks like Dave Chestwig has given it a like. I'm not sure if he's watching, but if so, I'd like to welcome you to my Art Deluge live stream. I, famous artist Sebastian Berto, am drawing the things. Have you ever drawn things? I have. Okay, shall we get a little bit more? Everyone's seeing this come together. I think the figure is coming in reasonably quickly right now. I'd like to congratulate myself on setting all of this up, working it all out. Turns out it's actually not all that difficult. You just have to look up how to do things. Who would have thought? And then all the information is there. Currently streaming this to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. I recommend you watch it on Twitch and follow me on Twitch. Because it's not as evil as Facebook, and it's a platform that's kind of like made for this kind of stuff. Originally, it was Twitch was made more for the gaming community, but there's a lot of art streamers that use Twitch as well, and I'm using it, and it's great. The reason I'm going live so many places, well, first of all, I found out a way to do that, which is very cool. And I'd like to go live on Instagram as well, but it's just I think I have to pay for some kind of service to be able to do that, and I just don't feel like it's worth paying it yet, but maybe in the future. Anyway, thing is, I'm going live to a lot of different platforms right now because not many people know that I'm doing this, and I thought, I don't think many people that I know use Twitch. And so, if I can catch some people on Facebook as well as other platforms, then people will at least know, and then I can tell them, hey, watch me on Twitch. Use Twitch as your preferred watching of Sebi experience, because It's better. Don't need to be giving Facebook any more help. Besides, every time I try and promote or just let people know that this is something I'm doing on Facebook, I get like maybe one interaction or like one like. Same with on Instagram. They just obviously hate that I'm trying to, I don't know, do this to promote anything. Got a little bit of a more minimal track going on right now. What if I did this? Yeah, some real nice glitchiness in there. Well, I think maybe not so much glitchiness, but textural. Yeah. Now, what else appears to be going on? So every now and then I'm doing a little bit of a check of the old social medias just to see who, why, what, how. Look, I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know what the best way to do things is really, but I just thought I'd try because, I don't know, there's something cool about going live. So that was about to be something, that was actually going to be a limb, but I've decided against that. And so this is sort of now about the picture making process is what you'll find is what I'm focusing on now. So this was actually a potential limb, but I've actually kind of gone in a different direction with the limbs. So yeah, I'm making decisions as I go. I really like making decisions live. I like the way that the feedback from my movements and what I'm putting down on the page and the feeling of what I'm putting down on the page feeds back into the loop of my experience, and then I'm as I'm feeling it, I'm processing it and then making decisions live on the spot, improvised decisions. I think that it's really interesting, and it makes, I think part of what I'm doing here is trying to show you the full kind of, well, just teach maybe you some things about the process of making art, making a drawing in the way that I do. Maybe you can take some of these things I'm saying, try them out. But when you there's sort of a movement to it, and there's a rhythm to it, and there's a feeling, and there's a reciprocal cycle of the information being processed, and then all of these lines here are artifacts of movements in time and decisions that I've made through that process of filtering and processing the information, the sensory data that's coming in, and I feel like, you know, it's kind of like a dance that I'm doing. And there's certain parts of the dance where I stand back and sort of have to take in what I've done, and then I come back in and I can get quite specific, and you'll see that the way that I hold my mediator, the implement that I'm applying ink with that is leaving the marks, the trails of my movement, I hold that in different ways, like holding it like this, holding it like this, holding it like this. Each of these ways of holding a pen has a different feeling, and it opens up different levels of fine motor movement potential. So when I'm holding it like this, you can actually be a lot more come from your shoulder, even your whole body a bit, and it lets you be a little bit more free, but it's a bit more difficult to draw very, very, very fine, detailed things. So if you wanted to draw something very, very fine and detailed and have a lot of control, holding it like this is great because you've got just those fingers there that can move it around. But the thing is, when you draw like that, it kind of makes it a little bit more difficult to open up like this because you're holding it on this very particular angle. But with this, you can kind of just, loosen up. So each of these different, and then in between there's like, I don't know, you could draw like that, but I like this, I like this, I like doing this a little bit even. This is really loose. But yeah, and I think that the speed and the looseness and all of the rhythm at which you add strokes and make decisions, that actually is directly translated onto the page, and it really can make a huge difference in the way that your artwork comes out and how it feels. So yeah, you'll see that parts of this are really loose and have a lot of movement to them, and there's a certain flow to the image that you can see happening. There's this kind of flow of the body, there's this flow of the elements around the body, surrounding the body. Yeah, I find it so it does me such a satisfy to explore every single time. Really just such a satisfy. I'm sure that you can understand that well. Currently at the point where I'm trying to work out how the head is forming here. Which, this bit, once you've kind of already established a lot of a figure, it kind of, you can keep being really loose, and then that takes you in one direction, or you can sort of start to try and be a little bit more considered and give it, because I like there to be some sense of I like a balance of distortion and proportion. Like proportion that sort of mimics what like a lot of bodies have. Like maybe my head is, eight of my head could be the height of a body, or like my arms are, I don't know, the length of my torso or whatever. But I do like to play with that and break those rules, but I also do like there to be enough there that when I look at it or when someone else looks at it, that there's a sense of like, oh yeah, that looks like believable, or that looks like relatable, but then also enough of it is kind of distorted or embellished or emphasized, makes it, gives people interesting feelings, gives people, helps people see the body's potential as well. The landscape of the body that we have, the potential it has to take on all kinds of forms. And we're talking like physical forms, but I'm also talking like emotional forms and I don't know, there are many different aspects of existence. Forms. So long as we don't have to fill in too many forms and just can be allowed and to be what we are, rather than forced to be something that we're not, because people need to define us. I like there to be a little bit of indefinability, but I guess the way I look at the world is nothing is really truly definable. Nothing is truly sort of objective, but this is good. I like this. I like that. Oh yeah, it's good. I like it. For anybody just joining, I'm famous artist Sebastian Berto, and I am creating live stream art. I am drawing the live stream, and I'm drawing the live stream and broadcasting it to Twitch and Facebook and YouTube, and here is what I've done so far. If anybody has any questions, do not hesitate to slide on into the chat. Slide. You can go with this, or you can go with that. You can go with this, or you can go with that. You can go with this, or you can go with that. And you can go with us. Okay? Alright. I know that everybody is desperate to see me start adding some kind of delineation between the foreground and background, and start to bring in some depth and form to this. I have added some depth and form by making much darker areas, and certain areas are a lot more textured, but now what I'm going to do is I have this water brush that I'm dipping into water, and I have a housemate who's peeking at me through. This housemate is called Carly Fern. Carly Fern's stronger than all of you. You want to come in?
May I?
Yeah. This is a great look.
Thank you. Hi.
Carly Fern. Carly, I'm just adding some water to my picture.
Can I see?
Because I'm trying to... being in the process of kind of bringing a bit of form to it.
Bit of darkness and light.
Yeah, kind of like helping the figure stand out from the background.
I can see it.
It starts to all bleed and yeah, it's cool. Oh, I hear a little kitten, cat and coo.
That's the kitten. Yes, I started on your
Oh yeah.
pot
Oh my god, yes, I saw. So good.
and also did a bit of
Carly's been making some incredible pots. You might be able to see. And I have commissioned Carly to make me some really nice pots.
this one's for Sebi.
Yeah. They're to put my aloe vera in. If anybody
This
wishes
one.
to commission Carly or to find pre-made pots that Carly has been working on, I believe it is Potty Mouth on Instagram. Is that correct?
It is. Potty mouth with zeros.
Potty Mouth with zeros. There you go. Yeah. There's a plethora of pots behind the canvas. And they're very satisfying.
Thanks, Sebi. Going to a meeting now in my bedroom.
Good.
Have a
fun.
nice time, everyone.
See ya.
Bye.
So can people kind of see now how the back, not really focusing very well right now. There we go. Oh, come now. Yeah. Oh. Ah. What's it focusing on? Anyway, there we go. Yeah, you can kind of see how the background is beginning to fall back. It's falling back. It's becoming a background. Becoming a real background, everybody. people reckon? Delicious? Not delicious? Powerful? Glamorous. Mysterious. Well, I think that's enough water. And now it is time to go back in here with this brush again. And I think I actually need to refill it because I want it to be quite dark now, because there's some big decisions to be made about the composition. And when I say composition, I just mean like areas that I've made a bit softer. There now is the opportunity to just bold and embolden certain parts. So I'm going to grab a little bit of this Parker Quink ink, yes, into my strange syringe, and here is my, oh dear, I just shot a bunch of ink out and it went on my sleeve. Here we go. This is what happens sometimes when you're working with life, is there can be ink explosions. I'm glad that it didn't get much of my jumper, because I do love this jumper. Let's just grab a bit of this and we'll just absorb that ink into... Because luckily this ink is water soluble. Did you see it like cascade over the screen when it came out just then? Yeah, this is water-based ink, so it's just going to come out. But you know, I just wanted to show everybody. But what I'll do is, instead of doing it in such an awkward way, up like that, I'm going to bring it down onto the table and do it, and actually focus on physically what I'm doing rather than on the screen. I guess that's just always the thing, is you have to make that choice about whether you're going to monitor what's going on completely on the screen, or whether you're going to monitor literally what's going on in front of you with your own eyes. Okay, we still have this. Let's bring ourselves down onto the table. Here we go. Now, we have our ball bearing. See, there's a ball bearing inside. Can you see that? It's quite... Yeah, you can see that. So that's quite cool. So what that does is it agitates the pigment particles of the ink, because this originally came with, well, it just came with whatever ink was inside this Kuretake brush pen refill, and it was a different kind of ink, but it had similar properties to this fountain pen ink I'm using, this Parker Quink. Super Quink ink, permanent black. It's not actually permanent in the end. As you might have seen, I was able to wash it out of my sleeve reasonably well. There's still a little bit left, but I'll get that out later. So yeah, anyway, agitating the ink, hey? And I'm going to now pour this in. Well, that's a good view for everybody. You can see the ink going in now. I can't actually really tell how much there is to go. It all just suddenly gets very black very quickly. Oh yeah. Kind of got a sense for it. There we go. The rest goes back into the little container there. And then we're going to put back on that. And then we're going to grab the barrel. So there you go. That was our exciting ink explosion experience. I hope you all enjoyed that. Yeah. How's everybody liking the music? Is this chill enough? Do we need... variation. Okay. Now, what's going on with this drawing? You might ask. Well, some things are. We have this foot that needs a bit of definition, I think. There we go. Quite a cool pose. It's like somebody sort of stretching up, but also like rolling forwards with this knee down here. So the idea is that back here is meant to be the other foot, and there's a knee coming down here. So the other leg is like, the calf is behind this. I'm not sure exactly. But yeah. This is partially obscured. And there's that. Yeah, I don't think it needs too much. I don't have to like go too deep into the rendering of it, but just enough to like show you that, yep, that's the thing. You're very welcome, Jeffrey. I feel like it's the good stuff too. Jeffrey Phillips on the Facebook feed said, "This is the good stuff." Thanks, Jaffo Weffo. I do indeed like this song right now. How I've just got an interesting little combo of burp sounds and some strange percussion. The beat's being completely torn up for you all. You thought you could just have a nice consistent beat, but no. That's not what we're about here at Artstream Deluge of famous artist Sebastian Berto. No. We are here for the troon troons. We're here for the troon tunes. Well, what I'm doing now is I'm using this kind of grip on the pen. What I'm doing, this grip on the pen will allow me to have a lot more fine motor movement just in small areas. So it gives me more control. And so what I can do then is start to add some small textural and also pattern elements. And I think the cool thing about pattern and texture is that they go hand in hand in many ways. And what they can do is they can start to also help to delineate a form from other forms. Because I want to play around with people's sense of depth when they look at this, and I want them to see something that's highlighted, but also I like that when there's elements that also, like down here, how it sort of also just mixes into the plane, the background, and I think that creates some cool movement. Also, a bit of that. Yeah, let's see what this does. Because, there could be even some kind of perspective here going on. We'll see if it works. I don't think it needs perspective, but I do like those dark areas, so I'm going to add more. And I'm going to make it not so much a line like I just did, but just add some more. Because I sort of get this feeling that this character is in a very some kind of enclosed area, maybe against a wall, maybe there's a rock face in front of them. Yeah, I'm liking that. Yeah, so now cutting back in with these dark spots and dark spots. look really nice against the like washed out areas. Bit here is still wet, I just noticed. So I'm assuming people are enjoying the commentary as well, just talking. Because not everybody necessarily would be wanting to watch this at all times, because it's not the quickest process necessarily. I mean, I am moving through this image reasonably quickly, but the creation does take some time, and so yeah, I'm assuming people might put it on in the background and just listen to what I'm saying, and then sort of actually look at it when they hear that I'm doing something in particular, maybe bringing it up for a close-up, which I will be doing very soon, because I think it's getting very close to completion. Adding some affirming lines on the inside here of the figure. Affirming lines just near the outlines. I feel like they definitely help bring out three-dimensionality and form as well. But they do it in a really graphic way, these kind of lines. In the graphic way, as in like I'm adding just like quite flat, non-feathered marks. Which kind of are less organic than others, but I guess because it's all been done with a brush, it definitely all looks quite organic. Hello, Sajadika80. I'd like to welcome you. I'm famous artist Sebastian Berto, and I am currently I'm drawing the live stream. I'm live streaming and I'm drawing the live stream. Nearing the completion of this work here. In fact, I kind of feel like it's done. Do people feel any particular way towards the sense of completion? I feel like it's good not to think about it too much and just move on to the next one, because I value my time and I value everybody else's time. At least I respect my own time. And I just know that there's a certain thing to be said about the energy that you gain from keeping a momentum, a certain sense of momentum, and not getting too stiff it's focusing too much just on one image. So yeah, I reckon I'm going to call this done. Yeah, right, it's done. So now I'm going to give you a tour. Let's go do some close-ups, buddies. And I will put on Can you see how the ink has bled? Hold on, let me just doing some acrobatics here. Yeah, another acrobatic stunt just to detangle my wire. Yeah, you can see how there are areas where that water that I added has really separated certain elements and moved them back, and it's allowed other areas to come forwards. And I find that then when you put these areas of black over the top again, that makes them really bold, but also brings like your awareness into some interesting realms, because you wonder what is forwards and what is backwards. So yeah, liking all of the bleeding going on with the ink there. You can see that it's kind of got certain areas that are sort of a bit more red or orangey, a little bit more like the colour of rust, and then some areas are more blue or white. It almost looks like certain areas have gone like a semi-transparent white. But yeah, I'm pretty into it. Ooh, this area is particularly cool. That's still drying just there. Really like all the colours in here. It's really nice. Yeah, into it. What do people think? I think it is a swimming illusory force that we can all appreciate, and a wonderful visual quagmire for the senses. So yeah, there's that. There's that. And now what I'll do is I'll show you some other pieces before I begin a new one that I've been doing in my other live streams. FYI, I'm streaming every single day during lockdown in Melbourne, Australia. Otherwise known and should really be known as Narm, which is the indigenous name for this place. Here's the one I did 2 days ago. I took a day off yesterday, but yeah. Yeah. So this was on Friday. No, Friday or Saturday? I think it was on Saturday. But yeah, I really like this piece. Yeah. Looking at them together. Yep. Very, very nice. Some other ones. Some more you might like to see. Another piece. So I guess the last week, because I've done maybe 6 or 7 live streams recently. Just each day. Yeah, this one. Really like this one. Very nice. And this one. Oh yeah. Experience. Oh yes, another powerful experience. What do you like? Any particular feelings? This one, a much less heavily detailed background, which allows it to have a bit more negative space, and therefore I think helps allow our eye to have a bit more of a rest in between looking at the very detailed figure. Here's the first one I did. It's very cute. And yeah, here's some other ones that I did with in conjunction. I did an art jam with my friend. My friend was playing modular synthesizers and I responded with this piece. And this piece. This is before I started my live streams. And there we are, back to the beginning. But yeah. Yep. I like them very much. Questions, comments? Let me know if you have anything, any burning desires. Let us begin a new one. Now, a new one. Bit of a zoom in, bit of a zoom in, bit of a zoom in. Yeah, here we go. Bit of a zoom in. I'm always hiding behind the comments here. Would it be better if I did that? And then it immediately moves. Okay, we ready? Is everybody ready? We're going to do a little bit of art making. So I'm going to just have a bit of a stretch. Get ready. Moving my whole face all over my spine, forwards and backwards, like a wave. Okay, here we go. There's a certain energy that I'll try and have right now, keep up right now. Yeah. letter S for Sebastian. Yeah, whatever. Got some very specific elements over here. See, holding it like this. Holding the implement of art making, of ink dispersal, like this. Probably one of the most incredible things I've ever seen, and so I'm just going to go run with my intuition on it. Getting what I'm putting down here. What I'm putting down is a direct translation of the experience of the live stream. I am drawing the live stream, and the live stream in many ways is drawing me, otherwise known as drawing upon me to continue drawing the live stream. There's a certain reciprocal exchange happening between the various elements that I've used to set up the live stream so that it's possible for other landscapes, i.e. bodies, to view what I'm doing, and hopefully this idea of a famous artist can be accessible, maybe more so than other times, for all of you who really are creating this work that you see in front of you. So yeah, I hope that it's enjoyable, and I hope that I can here be of service to you, because I really like to feel like I'm being helpful and using my skills. See the direction that the figure is going. Yeah, I can. Yeah, so here we are continuing things. I've added some signposts here for the figure. I've added this hand up here. I've added this hand down here. I mean, there's a whole figure going on. There's a whole rib cage, a shoulder, an elbow, a forearm, and then there is this hand that's facing up, kind of like this, you know, down on the leg though, in between the legs, and then there's a knee and a foot coming out there. So yeah, you could say that there's some figure going on, some figurative aspects going on so far. I'm just going to follow this line, and I'm going to well, that will be a very long forearm, but let's just try it. It's fine. I'm just happy to just break that off there. That's fine with me. That's fine with me. That's fine with me. Currently got a viewer, which is quite cool. I like having viewers because it means that people are watching and perhaps enjoying. I like that idea. Very wild sounds going on right now.
Artist Bulgin Beret. Artist Bulgin Beret. Artist Bulgin Beret. Artist Bulgin Beret. Artist.
Just going to change the battery on my camera.
Artist Bulgin Beret. 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 Artist Bulgin Beret.
There we are. Back.
Artist Boogie Baran. Artist Boogie Baran. Artist Boogie Baran. Artist Boogie Mark. Artist Artist Boogie Mark. 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 Artist
Artist
Smartest, smartest, boop, smartest, 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 boop, smartest,
I just had a little jam there, that was fun. The audio took over, and I've got this wonderful sample of myself saying Margist Bulgimbere, and if you check my Instagram, I do indeed have one of my highlight stories one of the videos I've put up is my Margist Bulgimbere experience, and you'll see it there. I recommend it. Take a look. All the one of you who is watching and or just being present and lurking in the background, which is a very legitimate way to be, and I respect it. Because let's be honest, sometimes it's just nice to tune in and not interact. I've done that a lot in my internet career when it comes to live events or videos or just many things. I just often just like to tune in and not get too involved, but enjoy it. I do indeed enjoy it a lot. Just to be part of the live stream, even if I'm not saying nothing. Now you'll notice with this piece, I feel like I've gone quite strong straight into the figure, and I'm cool with that, and I like that. But yeah, just showing that I don't actually necessarily have to follow my own rules that I've set all the time too strictly. Like, I'm just going straight in here, buddies. I think it's good to be opportunistic when you draw. Being opportunistic means that you just take advantage of things when you see them, when they start to form. And, I mean, this image isn't painting itself unless I am the image, or I don't know. So you kind of just have to trust yourself. And work out what elements are in service of the overall picture. Adding in some texture on the figure. Okay, this, that, and that. This and that and this. Okay. Oh, Alison Telford. I think you may be the only one watching now, Alison Telford, but for everyone else who hasn't seen the incredible art that Alison has been making, this is Alison, my mother's rendition of me tonight, which is beautiful. Thank you very much. It's an honor every time anyone draws me. Going in with some water again. How delicious. How absolutely delicious. How absolutely delicious. How absolutely transcendental. piece is like, I feel like it perhaps almost complete. Maybe needs a little bit more detailing. Bringing everybody down. We've got 3 people, I'm sure, who want to see how I fill up my fountain brush pen. Parker, Super Quink ink. I have that. I have this plastic syringe. This is vintage ink. It's from the 1980s or late 1970s, I would say. Never touched new old stock that I got second hand. And here is the way that I fill my little ink container. It'd be cool if I could show you exactly what angle I could show you the ink filling up. There we go. Yeah, just a tiny bit more in there. There we go. All of the excess goes back into there. That back on. This back on. A lot of opening and closing. There's been a lot of refilling this canister. Okay. There we go. We've now successfully... Interesting. No longer getting a display on my camera. Okay, there we go. Back. Yeah. Hey. There we go. Now, back in we go. I think what it needs is just lots of more texturing. And we need to continue to mix the... Gonzalo, hello there. Welcome. Welcome to a famous artist doing live stream art on the internet. I'm currently drawing the live stream, and I'm also producing some music on my Pocket Sampler, the Pocket Operator number 33. Just drawing in this black shadow to bring the foreground and background into the picture plane a bit more, into give a sense of figure-ground relationship. How is everybody there in Fish Creek? Gonzalo? How are the small ones and the beloved ones? For those that do not know Gonzalo is also an incredible, famous artist like me. Gonzalo
Smartest,
Valera.
smartest, smartest,
And
smartest,
we both like doing
smartest,
advanced Mr. Squiggle work, I'd say.
smartest, 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 smartest,
Gonzalo also does incredible
smartest, smartest,
fabrication and puppet making and
smartest, smartest,
puppeteering and my gosh, so much stuff. Really incredible painter.
smartest, 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 smartest,
A blessing to know.
smartest, 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 smartest,
Mm.
smartest, 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 smartest,
Bit of that.
smartest, 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 smartest,
Just strengthening up
smartest, smartest,
some of these outline parts here.
smartest, 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 smartest,
Gonzalo says, all good here. The kids, well, come to visit us. Yes, we walk in the same path. I love the music. Thank you very much. Yeah, well, I'd love to visit you once lockdown is over. It would be an honour to be in Fish Creek with the children and you, and we could make the art together. Yeah, making the tunes on this little sampler here. Doing some live mixing and things. It's very simple. It's just a little sequencer. You put some samples into it. You can just record them into a little microphone, and then you just place them down, and you make a little song. It's cute. been encouraging anybody who's watching, if they feel like it, maybe they want to try drawing me as I draw the live stream. Does that sound like a fun thing to do? My mum has drawn me many times and has produced some incredible results. I will show you all what my mum has done tonight. Let me see. Here we go. My mum drew me. Alison did this picture of me tonight. Oh yeah. And other pieces drawn by my mum. The other night, there I am. Oh yes, that's me. So cute. There is one of me in the act of drawing / painting. Fun times. Thanks, Mum. Now, back to this. Well, I think that... What am I thinking? I'm thinking it's getting reasonably close to completion at this point. Yeah. What does it need? It needs just a little bit more like delineation of like the background stuff. Yeah. That starts to help. You like this one, Gonzalo? What do you reckon? Ooh. Some more elements. I reckon it's almost done. Yeah, that little black bit, that was important right there. That one right there. It's almost like it needs a bit there. Yeah, and then just like, yeah, some little, yeah. Maybe a piece just here. Feedback and requests and things are welcome. Well, yeah, I think this piece is done now. Just a little bit more in here, maybe. Yeah, a little bit more in this area. Just bring in I just need to delineate this more as well. actually just do that. That makes sense, right? Yeah. Nice. Alright, I'm just gonna call it there. I don't think it helps too much to think on these things for too long. Yeah, when I come, I will bring this and we can all play with it. And I'll bring my ukulele. Yay, that'll be fun. Here we go, everybody. The next piece is complete. Shall we take a closer look? Yeah. So that's what's going on with that. Oh, am I getting in the way of the light? Perhaps, anyway. Check out these nice bleeds over here. Oh yeah, look at the blue and the rust and how it fades away there. So nice. We pull back here. These really nice water fades. So can you see what I was trying to do here? I was trying to show that this hand is in front of this leg. There's two knees sitting together there. So I just added some more black and then drew the brush over it. This hand. Yeah. Okay, so parts that I'm really interested in right now. This piece here, how it's overlapping the back, and I've shaded this area, but I didn't shade in here, so it's like it's a little bit transparent. And the same with this part here. Maybe they're like bubbles in front. Thanks, Mum. Well, actually, you know, Mum, you're responsible for this. You gave birth to me, so. Alison Telford in the house. When I say house, in her house. Don't mean to use the vernacular of a culture that's not actually mine, but. So what else did I do this session? Did this one? Now if that is not a minotaur, I don't know what is. Like it a lot. Like this one a lot. So they're the two I've done so far. You like it, Stitch? You reckon? I'm pretty happy with them. Anything else you want to see right now? I mean, any parts you want to close up on? So there's those. Maybe I can show you some other pieces that I've done. I was doing these pieces completely prior to when lockdown. When I started doing these live streams. But this is the, maybe I did these in 2 or 3 days. Maybe 2 or 3 days into lockdown. Then I spent 2 or 3 days doing these. So just a quick little show maybe of these. And I was really enjoying just all of that quietness. Everyone's slowing down, and yeah, these are more calligraphy friends. I drew these with this, which is a very cool. It's a line drawing pen. It's an old-fashioned line drawing pen. You can see that it has this little screw, and what that does is it opens and closes these 2 tines, and you basically just dip it into ink, and it's like a little wedge, and you can choose to either use that short edge or the long edge, or just the top, and you can create these really cool, yeah, made in Italy by Hand Rhythmic. They're very cool. And it's used for, people use it for hand lettering these days, but I was like, well, I want to see what it can do in the realm of drawing, and I really, really like it. It's very, very hard to use. And when you scratch it across the page, you can get these really nice textural, look at these over here, these wonderful textural experiences. Look at that. Oh yeah, so nice. So very nice. Yeah, so, and just look at all these wonderful queer bodies I've been drawing. Celebration of the incredible diversity of the landscape of our bodies, and our potential, and our and like maybe some of the things that make us similar to other animals. Yeah. Just really love all of these really chunky, dark bits. They have a certain feeling to them, certain emotion to them, and definitely like a real tactile, like, movement to them, a rhythm to the lines. Yeah, I really love these ones, how they came out. Yeah, see the rhythm in this one up the top? There's a movement to it. There's a movement to the whole piece. It's kind of like comes down, up, around. It flows in a certain direction, down to the very, very grounded foot there. Yeah. Because what a lot of these are is my own experience of my body and existing. How I experience the felt sense of being. This one. This one, so much interesting movement in this one. The hair, sense of balance in these, all very different. Hair again, the like using pattern and repetition here in the leg to describe those muscles. And also kind of like saying hello to caterpillars who breathe out of the side of their body with those little dots there. Working with very difficult lines, like this massive swoop that came down all the way. Yeah. Really love the fluid look of this one. Like, it's like the skin is just very, very watery, or like see-through and shiny and quivering. There's a little bit of floating going on in this one, you know, like it's as if that body is so light that it's almost not touching the ground. Some other forms of sensory perception. More kind of animalistic combinations. Really dig this tail here. That little pom-pommy bit on the end. I think that's really fun. It's like a little fan, actually. Yeah. So I think I want to have a like an online exhibition of all of this stuff. Work out a fun way to have a just show the stuff. Show all of the artwork that I've made. It'd be nice to put it in a gallery. I also would love to show it all at my mum's house in Castlemaine at some point. She's got like a little cute cottage that I could put it in. Yeah. And yeah. Well, anyway, I think what I'll do is I will call it there, buddies. I think this has been a good session. I've got these two courageous pieces done. And very glad to have had you all here. Thanks for tuning in, and I'm going to be doing it every day. I'll see how I feel after dinner, and I might do another one. Maybe. Another stream. I can just keep hanging out and painting. Really. It's fun. There's some more close-ups for you. Yeah. So yeah, alright, I guess I'll call it there. Thanks everybody so much for joining in. If anybody drew me other than my mum, let me know. Send me through a message with your drawing and I'll post it on my stories, and that'll be cute. It's just cute. Yeah. Alright. Wow.